Hello students! So today we're talking about the argument analysis and the argument plan. These are both worksheets that are due tomorrow. So I'm here in Unit 3, Argument Research, and there are a couple of videos that you can watch to get some background on argument. But what you should do for this assignment is come into Argument Analysis, where you'll find the two videos that you're analyzing for this assignment. So you either choose LeBron versus Jordan or diet soda versus regular soda, and then you complete the argument analysis worksheet. Now for my example, I chose Parks and Rec versus The Office, and I found a YouTube video where somebody makes the unpopular claim that Parks and Rec is better than The Office, and they gave these two reasons in that video. They said that the town in Parks and Rec is fictional and therefore it allows for more jokes on the show. But my counter argument was that the amount of jokes don't necessarily make it funnier, and I thought that that was an example of a false cause fallacy. So what you do is you take one of the reasons that they presented in the video and then you provide a counter argument for that reason. And then on the other side they said that it had a shorter runtime but there were more quality seasons. And I said that The Office had a longer runtime, suggesting that the producers thought they had higher quality seasons. So I thought that was false authority. The YouTuber doesn't know more than a television producer, or at least that's what I think. So this was my analysis. Then what you do for your argument plan, and I'm going to come down and show you where to find that, is you would download a similar worksheet and then you would just sketch out the plan for the argument that you want to make. So you haven't found any sources yet, but you're just trying to guide your thinking here. So the example that I'm using is the standard American diet versus the Whole Foods plant-based diet. So I said that the standard American diet causes heart disease. I don't have any sources to back me up, but I'm pretty confident that it does. So I think a counter argument that people could present against that is that it could be genetic. Heart disease might be genetic. There might be nothing you can do. But my argument is that America has a variety of different ethnic cultures and backgrounds, and so I don't think that genetic is really a good argument. So I'm hoping that I can find a lot of sources that prove that America has more of a heart disease problem than other countries. So my other reason that I want to support Whole Foods plant-based diet is that Whole Foods plant-based is healthier. And people would say that, well, meat is delicious. Nobody's arguing that meat isn't delicious, but Whole Foods plant-based diet can be just as delicious if you just learn how to cook it with vegetables. So that would be my argument. That's what I'm sketching out. Now you can make all different kinds of claims. There are 3 different kinds of claims that you can make here. What I've chosen to make is a claim of value. So I'm saying that the standard American diet is not as good as the Whole Foods plant-based diet. So a claim of value says that something is better or worse than another. You can also make a claim of policy. You could say, well, here's a problem that we all have. Here's the solution that we should put into action. And then lastly, you can make a claim of fact. So a claim of fact is exactly what it sounds like. You're just saying that such and such is true. You're claiming that something should be accepted. So this could be really anything. But think about what kind of claim you're trying to make, what things you're passionate about, and what you want to argue. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with for your arguments. I really love this unit, and I'm really hopeful that you guys will like it too.